My name is Andrew Lau. I live in New Jersey and I grew up in Hong Kong.
What is the music of your youth?
Definitely. I grew up in Hong Kong, as I mentioned earlier. The music that dominated the society at that time is the Cantonese pops or the Canton pop. Basically, I was introduced to this type of music starting from radio. Actually, I started listening to radio. People actually listen to radio at that time. A lot of different programs. Sometime at night, sometime in the afternoon. Basically, have different pop music around the area. So I didn't have a car at that time. So basically, after school, I would turn on the radio and start listening to the pop music. That is actually I would say quote unquote the golden year of the Cantonese pop music. But during the early 80s, the Cantonese music become more popular. A lot of influence from Japan and again the performer singing in Cantonese. But that's why it's a very unique timing for the Cantonese music. It's not only a Cantonese music, but also a very strong influence from the Japanese culture also. Mm-hmm. Again, there's a group of singers that become very popular at that time. Like for example, one that I really like is Alan Tam. It's a very idolized pop music. So you don't really follow certain song, it's actually following certain singer or the performer. Okay, at that time, the most popular singer, for example, is Alan Tam, Leslie Cheung, right, and a few other, right? So I follow. For example, I follow Alan Tam for a period of probably 10 years. Right, so he's my quote unquote my idol. So I joined his fan club. I joined. I bought all the different records from him. The performer usually every year they will come up to major record. Right, mm-hmm. So as a follower, you buy the record. Spend a lot of money on only not the record but also the performance, right? So we go to concert, once a year, a minimum you go to the concert. It's not just a song; it's almost your lifestyle, your culture. Again, in Hong Kong as a melting pot, yes, it's dominated by the Chinese culture, but again, heavily influenced by the Western culture, the Japanese culture. So those is actually integrated into the song, right? So as I mentioned earlier, the Japanese music is a strong influence of the overall music scene, right? That's a reflection of the Hong Kong culture as a melting pot, right? It become such an influential music scene. So if you look at the music in Hong Kong, right, actually a lot of people from Taiwan, from Singapore, from China, they actually follow those music scenes during the 80s. You think about it, right? In Taiwan, in China, in Singapore, they don't really speak that dialect. But because it's so popular, people actually start learning that language. So that's why I say it's so unique. Such a small territory, but have such a big influence because of the music throughout the whole Asian, the APAC region.